G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we are back in the Megacity world one last time to answer a question that nobody asked. Well, except for me. I definitely wanted to know how far this base could have got me. It got me through all 70 days of the Megacity series, the last one by the skin of its teeth, so a little bit shaky right at the end there. But I wanted to know how far I could push this design, what it could actually stand up to. So, to answer that, I've cranked every aspect of this up to maximum. It's day 7,000, insane difficulty, nightmare speeds, 64 zombie hordes. I'm max level, so we max level horde as well. This is as hard as 7 Days to Die will ever get, and I want to know what this base can handle. So I've got some things I want to do before the horde does actually get here. Some upgrades, some things I want to prepare to try and negate some of the zombies that will be coming for me. I've got a couple hours to do it in. I really hope it's still standing at the end of it, but if anything can break it down, it's gonna be this one. There's still actually some damage from the day 70 horde that I haven't repaired yet. I've done a little bit of repairs across it and given myself some tier 6 weapons and stuff like that. The stuff you would have if you played this game for about 11 years to get to day 70. So I do need to do a little bit of work on this place just to get it up and at 'em. Open up all of you, got a little storage area out here, and grab some materials. I do have a lot of stuff, I know. I mean, listen, if you're playing it for this long, you would have this stuff falling out of your ears. I've actually been pretty conservative in what I actually gave myself. Give me some concrete to start with, a nail gun, and I'm real quick just gonna go and have a little tickle of some of the blocks and make sure they're up to scratch. Man, the zombies did a number on this place last time around. And, more importantly, there's still a giant hole in the roof up there. So I think before I do anything really major, I need to go and make sure I fix up all of the damage that was done to the roof over here. So what happened is, because I'm an idiot, which should surprise no one, because I'm an absolute galah, g'day Deeds, how I am, I accidentally upgraded that block there to steel, which means when all the zombies showed up, they saw this middle path as being too strong because of all the steel blocks. That path was the second strongest because of that one steel block, so they all funneled through the side here, which meant they broke down the blocks nice and easily and caused me a bunch of problems. So that's what I need to fix first of all, and I think the only solution to that is just to make as much of this, as many steels as I possibly can. Make it really nice and strong, so until they get to about, well, this point here where it funnels down to one avenue, they have no other options. It's steel or nothing, so they won't choose any weaker directions because there's no weaker directions to choose. I'm still very nervous about having a collapse. If I have a collapse at this point, then, well, I might have to just restart the entire experiment because that would be a horrendous thing to happen. I do need some wood to do the upgrades. Still doing it the old-fashioned way as I usually do. Just grab that, go and chuck some splinters down, up, 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 all the way to steel, and in fact, probably like this. I'm worried about the weights. I have put extra supports down the bottom specifically to handle the things like this, but at the same time, I definitely don't want to take it for granted. But as many things here need to be steel as possible. This is where all the zombies are coming through. This needs to be utterly strong. I've got these plates on the side here that go all the way down, well, not to bedrock, but down to the ground below, which then connects to bedrock. So that's where all my structural integrity is going to come from. So I should be fine, as long as I kind of keep everything attached before I go out into the overhang. That should be fine to support all of the steel weight. I'll make these ones steel as well. Nothing's collapsed yet, which is good. So now whichever way the zombies coming through there, they have to plow through steel to get to where they want to go. And because there is only that one block of steel on the other side, right down there where I'm going to be standing, as far as the zombies are concerned, in their brain, if they go that way, there is one block of steel to break through as opposed to a bunch any other direction. So they should go where I want them to go. That should have sorted that out nice and easily. Get back up to here. There was, ooh, there's a lot of damage up here too. There was one other thing I wanted to make a change to last time around, and that is, oh, but my SMG turret's over there. Maybe I won't do it then. I wanted to put like an extra wall up on this little lip here, so if I do make it up to the top, they can't jump up and get through to me down this hatchway here. But if I have all of that connected, and in fact if I go all out and add some extra blocks up the top here, then really there is no option they'll break through the top. That would just be silly. These blocks here as well need to be repaired. Yep, those ones too. I want to rebuild my grenade chute as well. I don't know why that got destroyed last time around. Maybe just an errant vulture shot or something caused more damage than I was ready for. I can rebuild that so I can still lob some explosives down below. And in fact, that might, oh geez, this is a copter pounding as well. That might be where I'll put my dart traps. You may have seen in this box over here, I do have a couple of dart traps and enough ammo for them scattered about in there. I hadn't really thought about where I wanted to put them, but, oh, actually, hold on. What about, no, I reckon that side, because it's still got the protection of these blocks on the side, which I'll quickly make steel as well. I know, by the way, like the easy option here is to turn everything into steel. At day 7,000, you probably could, but I'm not going to do that. Just quickly reinforce all of these and take advantage of those side plates. I reckon if I'm, oh, but dart traps are weak. I want to put dart traps on that side there, so when zombies do fall down, they get shot in the back with spiky things. How can I do that? How can I make that work and still keep them safe and all my structural integrity still intact? I've put in just some scaffolding in there for now to hold up all the things above while I faff about with the foundations down here. I do have a tier 6 auger I can use to get rid of the steel blocks. I wish I'd thought of this before I made all those blocks here, but that happened a long time ago. Give me you and all of you, and quickly go and see if I can break those blocks down. Because what I'm thinking is if I can chuck the dart traps in, but like one block further back, and then have like arrow slots in front, because the arrow slots are still full value blocks. They still have all the HP of a regular block, but will allow the darts to pass through. If I do that, the zombies won't be able to break it, my structural integrity will remain the same, and everyone can be happy. Well, except for the zombies, I suppose. Well, I'll quickly break these blocks down, chuck the dart traps behind. Whatever block is behind will have to get broken down as well. This might take a little bit. The good news is that it's only concrete behind the steel blocks, so I don't have to worry too much about that. I can get rid of those concrete blocks, replace them with the dart trap blocks, replace these blocks I'm breaking down now with those arrow slots. Quickly give you a cheeky refill, pour some more dinosaur juices inside you. And then, yeah, the dart traps will fire through, nice and protected, so I don't have to worry about it. That should work, right? Yeah, no, definitely. So this is why I wanted to do it on this side, not the other. I could have built these on the other side, I suppose, but shooting zombies in the back seems like a better idea. It's got those plates on the side of either side of my support here, which was only there to give extra support to the roof, but has the added bonus of giving some nice protection to the dart traps. It won't protect against like cop explosions and things like that, so I still have to be careful with that stuff. But no errant zombie hands gonna clip through and break these things down. Nice and strong, nice and protected, and nice and lethal. Oh, I like that. I forgot that they put the arrow in on the dart traps now to make it easier to see where the darts come out of. Chuck you all into there. Now, real quick, I'm just gonna make sure. Arrow. You do have the 3 different kinds of arrow slots now. And as much as these ones do seem like they'd be fun, it doesn't really matter. The dart traps only shoot out of the middle anyway, and I don't want to run the risk of the half blocks having like damage buffs against them. I know there was a thing that happened for about 5 minutes a long time ago where half blocks and plates and stuff had a damage buff, so they were much weaker than regular blocks in practice. I'm still going to go with the full size ones for now. Quickly whip you around that way. Just chucking in like that. Now, can I reach through and get to the dart traps inside? Ooh, no. Hang on. What happens if I upgrade you, though? Quickly upgrade you. Can I reach through now? No, I can't. Interesting. What about if I use the half block, then? Quickly chuck you down. Is that better? No. Okay, I can't reach through at all. All right, well, I guess I need to get you guys loaded up and ready to go. And wired, actually, before I put the blocks down in front. That's a little bit upsetting. I thought that should be easy pickings. I do actually have these extra dart traps as well. I wonder if I'll ever make it where dart traps can shoot out of all 5 of those things. Maybe that should be something in like the intellect tree, like in the robotics or the trap skill, where you can upgrade your dart traps. Instead of going like pa, pa, pa out of the single center slot, it can go like do, 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 out of all 5 of them. That would be pretty bloody cool, but I digress. I want to put these extra dart traps in somewhere, but I put them over here. They're just going to be exposed to the zombies. What about on the other side then? Oh, actually, that might work. If I chuck them down like there, for example, that might work out because the zombies are going to be over here anyway. The last place they're going to be is underneath the path that takes them back up to where the entryway is. Like their destroy everything mode wouldn't usually take them to here, I don't think. So if I chuck some dart traps down here, they might get broken a little bit, but it's a risk I'm going to have to take. All right, I'm game. I'm game. Ooh, actually, I'm especially game. I'm going to dig you a little support column underneath just to protect against rampant zombies. If a cop explodes and breaks the foundations, there's no point even putting it in. I know that these day 7,000 tests are mostly just for fun, just to see how it would have gone. But even though it's not like actual part of the series anymore, like the series is done, I survived and managed to win one of the series for a change. Even though that's happened, there's no pressure. I still feel the desire to succeed. I'm anxious about it. I don't think it's to go badly. If I go through all of this and I get to the end of it and die in 4 seconds, I'm just gonna be a sad boy. Just to give him a little bit of protection, I'll quickly chuck on basically like a hat. It's just a little concrete capsule to keep it nice and safe. I don't need to survive like some proper zombie attacks. I won't be there for that long. But a couple of errant swings, like dart traps aren't strong. They would die very quickly if the zombies got their hands on them. So just that will give it a little bit of protection. I'd love if there was like a narrow arrow plate or something in here, like a plate thick arrow slot. That would be dope, but I don't have that available to me. So maybe just like that and like that. I know it's inside out, but I think it looks kind of cool. Chuck you in and chuck you in. I did that before I loaded up the bloody dart traps though. Damn, I just learned that lesson, Josh. Come on. I figured I was going to have to run an extra relay over to here. And I was looking at this, trying to figure out where the hell I was going to squeeze another relay and it was nice and protected. But I'm hoping instead I can take advantage of the 7 days to die logic. Grab some power out of you and run it. Go as far as I can before it turns red. That should be about enough. And run it. Oh, almost. I can't quite reach it. Okay, I will have to run another relay. I really don't want to though. What if I just chuck it like on the side over here? Do I have relays? No, I grabbed a bunch of stuff and didn't grab the relays, which is silly of me. If I just leave a relay for the darts, it doesn't have to be so like protected, I suppose. If it breaks, it breaks and dart traps stop working. But just leave it a little bit out in the open. Should be nice and easy. Electric wire relay, grab you and just chuck ya. Probably like there, I suppose. I just still have to run the grenade shoots, which will kind of actually act as protection. Oh, I should have gone down and under though, shouldn't I? That'd be nice and protected under there and get rid of all the annoying wiring. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I've got the auger and I've got all the time to make it work. So I'm gonna go down to here, quickly just chuck you in like that and run all this cabling underground. It's no, like, in more danger under there than it is up on the side of the wall. But it's probably safer down here. Go down to that one, break you apart, chuck you in like that, and that should be nice and easy to wire everything up. Chuck down some more blocks so I can see inside the little hatch. You goes down to you. It's a little bit on the tits, but that's okay. And then from that one, all the way across to here, nice and hidden, nice and safe. Running conduits around the place now. And that goes straight up to that one. Yeah, that was a good decision. I like that. I didn't bring with me, and I probably should have. I didn't bring a motion sensor with me. I have a couple more back at my base. I should go get one of those, I think. And just wire the dart traps up to that, so they only fire when there are actually zombies where I can hit it. Otherwise, it'll just be churning away all night and wasting all the ammo. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it as well, I need to put some more SMG turrets up the top to take care of all the vultures that have caused me dramas. And I've got some blade traps as well. So lots of things to do. Got to keep pushing. It's only 2:30. Can't dilly-dally just yet. Get everything running nice and quickly. Got an overlapping field of fire on the turrets. Left and right are all aiming in. So if they do break through the roof again, which I'm really hoping they won't, they will get shot in the face quite considerably. And hopefully that will save my life for a couple of moments while I figure out my, problems that I'm dealing with. Quickly jump down here, chuck in some more destroyed stone. Now, I know destroyed stone is weak, but it's the aesthetic of the wasteland. So I'm sticking with it. These guys are all wired up, I believe. I forgot to wire up those ones, which was rather silly of me, and I can't reach the thing anymore. Damn it, hang on. There we go. All of these are on. I don't want to seal up the front of those yet, because I don't want to seal that up either, actually. I'm even going to get a motion sensor for it, which I think I'll just chuck up the top there, facing this way. Oh, it's already 3 o'clock. Okay, well, I'll quickly turn off all the power I've just turned on. Don't want to waste my dinosaur juice just yet. Right in here, turn everything off. All right, let's go get that motion sensor. Chuck it down, and then I think I'm pretty much good to go. Need to put in the extra blade traps and the extra electric fences too. Still a little bit of work to go, but I've got some time. This is going to get dicey. This, I mean, a 64 Insane Nightmare Horde is nothing to sneeze at. This is the hardest the game's going to get, and the base is just going to have to deal. It's good to be back here again. It's been a little while, but coming back to something familiar is always a nice fuzzy feeling. Up, and then... Oh, okay. I wasn't really anticipating getting into a battle right now, but I guess I'm going to have to. The zombies are so strong. The zombies are so bloody strong. How the hell am I going to go in the Horde Knights? You need to die. Huh. Alright, well the zombies have respawned in my base, which is never a fun time, but whatever. I'm only really here to grab... Where are you? Those ones there, thank you. I'll take you with me. I'll also grab the extra ammo. You're still crafting away, but grab all that stuff. Nothing else I really need around here, I don't think. I think I'm good to go. Some extras lying around in there. Don't need my tier 6 pump shotty as much as I'd like to keep you with me. Alright, that'll do. Let's jump back on the bike and head back to the Horde base again. Time's ticking away. I can't get complacent yet. Alright, let's do this nice and quick. Motion sensor goes all the way right up there. So with that there facing down, it'll only fire when zombies, well, down here somewhere. I might waste a bunch of rounds of dart trap, but I'm just going to have to deal with that as best I can. Now, actually, annoyingly, oh, that might go right up the guts, and it might be okay. All the way to them. Yeah, you can't see anything. That's happy bloody days. You go down to that one and wire up all of these. Do you reckon? Oh, I might have to put down another relay somewhere to run the ones at the back so I don't have cables going everywhere. Deal with that in a moment, though. You go to that one. Ooh, where can I chuck another one? Maybe like straight down the back over here? Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'll do that. Let's just make sure everything's wired up before I get too ambitious with everything else. You should be wired, I think. You're gonna... Oh, no, wait. You need to see me first, don't you? Hang on. You definitely have power. Look straight down at me, please. There you go. Which means... Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? You're supposed to see me. Power duration triggered. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, there we go. I had to stand right in the correct spot. Okay, they're all working then. And those ones should be too. Quicker, just make sure you're running a little bit longer. Always. There we go. On and on. Okay, I think we're about as ready to go here as we can be. You only when triggered, and I want you to fire, not at me, not at my friends, not that I have any, just at the zombies. Okay, that's going to have to be good enough. Here's a bunch of darts. Lock the ammo in. Then we can put the arrow slots in front. And then this part is good. I'm not a massive fan of how this little capsule looks, but it's just going to have to do. But with all that done, I can now get rid of my scaffolding here. Take it from the top first, so not adding any extra weight to everything that's going on here. There's... Whoa! Alright, there are... Oh, it's the drones. I forgot about that. Alright, hang on. Dee's going to take your little head out of here.
Please don't leave me in here too long.
Oh, I won't. Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll grab you in a second.
I'll be here if you need me.
Double DD power. Get rid of all of these things. Or like that. Apparently, that wasn't particularly clever, but whatever. Nice. That needs to actually be looking out that way, so when they fall down from the top, they land them and get shot with darts. It also has the added benefit, if they take damage, they snap out of their damage everything mode, so that'll keep my supports nice and protected, both, oh, actually on both sides and on the sides. Okay, looks like I've actually inadvertently done something a little bit clever for a change. Nice, that's all good. Everything, oh, I need to fill up this hole at the back as well. That one. And these ones too. Alright, I think I'm good on that front. Let's chuck in the electric fences and the blade traps. And then I think we're good to go. I've just copied the rotation of those ones there so I can stick you in about the same place. I need you to line up nicely for me though. You're being more difficult than I'd like you to be right now, game. There, how about this then? I'll go all the way up over this side with a long ass reach and chuck you on another way. Like there and... Oh, come on. I don't think that's the right spots. Oh, but it looks like it is. No, it is. Okay, that's fine. So you go to them, and then the blade trap goes on the inside. Just like that, yeah? Or have I done that wrong? I don't think I've done that wrong. It looks like it matches the other side. You go there. I'll take all these things back and put the electric fences on the other side as well. Oh, stop it, Josh. I'm starting to panic. This is such a hodgepodge of all sorts of nonsense, but I hope it's going to work out for me. I still haven't put my grenade chute in. Oh, but now that I have... Oh, do I have time to do it? Maybe not quite. I'll try. Although, can I make like a... What was it called again? Was it not a vents? Is it called a vent? No, it's not. Air something? Oh, get out of this stupid option. There we go. Get rid of you. Vents? No. Air something. There we go. That one there. Air ducts. Oh, but it was so annoying to make it the first time around. I'm not sure I can do it again. Maybe I just plug the hole, except I can't do grenades. I don't think I have the time anymore. I think that's actually it. I just kind of winged it and threw it all together, but I think it's actually turned out pretty okay. Grab that one back if I can, please. There we go. I mean, it looks about right. I don't really have any time to test it, so I hope it's fine. Oh, that was some steel. Sorry about that. Just trying to make it all concrete all the way down. It doesn't have to survive the entire night, just giving an option should I need it. Go to them. Damn it, that was steel again. I don't want to make it steel because it's so bloody heavy. Although, if I do, that one, damn it, that one there needs to be steel. That's the key piece that holds everything together. I'm gonna close the doors behind me because I don't think I'm going back outside ever again. Up we go. Chuck my shutters just in like that so I have a little door to throw the grenades down. Okay, good. So, double blade trap, slicing and dicing along the central column. Got Sammy the sledge to give me some support as well. Lots of electric fences, lots of ammo, lots of guns, lots of good things. I think I'm about as ready here as I'm ever going to be, so let's chuck the extra supplies away that I don't need right now. Dee Dee, I'll come back for you later on, I promise. I'm either going to die or come back for you, one way or the other. You can all go into there. I'll keep the ammo. Don't need half of this stuff on me. I will keep steel. I'll keep concrete. I'll grab some electrical parts and stuff. Repair kits, definitely. You and you, in case you need to do some repairs even overnight. You stay with me. This stuff can piss off. Starting to panic. I'm starting to feel real uncomfortable. I'm going to try and take AP44 with me rather than regular stuff. I do have, so because this is day 7000, it's max level everything. I have all the skill points and all the books and things. So I have some things in my corner. So I do have max level penetrator. So regular ammo still penetrates, but adding some extra AP goodness to that, not a bad idea. I've got some boxes of gubs up the top there. In fact, I'll just quickly go like that and stack up the rest of them. You and any others? No, not really. Okay, that's fine. I can come back for others should I need to later on. Grab some grenades, chuck you down to them. Also, can't forget the most important thing of a Horde night is the recog, so my guns do extra damage extra well. Medical supplies, you, that one, and I don't know what else I need, actually. I'll take the honey and whatnot and just keep it in my pockets. Don't know what to put in my last spot of hotbar, but we'll see if we get there in a moment. Maybe just some water, actually. Not a bad idea. All right, 5 minutes to go. Ready or not, here they come. Blades are turning. Dart traps, bloody electric fences are on. Let's get the recog swirling down our gullets. They're shooting it. Are they already here? Jeez, they're barely even starting it and it's already kicking off. Just stack all the recogs on top of each other. I just really hope I got this right. If I didn't get this right, then it's going to be a very short-lived Horde night. That is a lot of demon dogs to start with. No, wrong gun. We'll use the purple one. Red gun is AP for demos and big scary things. Just try and use the regular 9mm while we can at the start. Oh, that's a demo. Swap on over. There we go. Rinse you nice and quickly. It's horses for courses and guns for demos. There's another demo in there. Hold on a second. Let me quickly just change over guns. And, I mean, while I've got the AP ammo, why not just keep on firing into the crowd and putting the same shaped hole through a whole bloody lot of them? There's some comps and some demos behind them. I feel like I'm going to burn through a lot of my AP ammo tonight. So far, relatively so good, though. But as we learned for day 70, it doesn't take long for things to go very wrong very quickly. The far blade tap has already broken down, and I'm pretty sure he's too far away for me to be able to get out there and repair him, so he's just going to be stuck like that forever now. That's a lot of blue. Can I go like this? This is real risky. Ow! I got vomited on the face. That was no fun. Cheeky grenade though, did a good job. Wow, that is some bullseye gauze from the copy boy right down my nostril. That was not what I had in mind when I started this day, but if it's what it's going to be, then I suppose I don't have a choice. That blade trap has now properly gone, which, oh, mind the vomit. Probably should have put in some walls or something out there, pretend against random cult vomits, but well, it's too late for that now, isn't it? Just going to have to hold the trigger down. 66,000 XP currently, and no end in sight. Remember when I said at the start that it was going okay so far, it was going to get very bad very quickly? I feel like it's just got very bad very bloody quickly. There's some dogs in the back that I do kind of need to focus on, because they just don't really want to go through the crawl crawling base. Quickly repair you, will only take a moment. I'm a little hurt. That's what I brought the bloody medical supplies with me for, though. Just keep on firing and keep on hoping. Yes, Sammy Sledge, doing good work. I only just noticed at some point one of the cult bombers has collected both the dart trap, well there goes a demo, both the dart trap and all the electric fences on the left-hand side that are close. So thank God I put the extra ones out there, but one of them's already broken. Huh. This may have been a bridge too far. No, shit! That was a demo. Things are relatively okay though, I think. I don't see much damage because I did make everything steel. Maybe I got him before he popped, so it was a cop that exploded instead. But I definitely heard the beep beeps of his nipples. Huh. Yeah, I'm not confident about this at all anymore. This is going to end in tears frightfully quickly. I suppose at the end of the day, my saving grace is going to be that it's still a very effective horde base. Like a crawling base still is wonderful in getting easy headshots, and given the level of my weaponry and all the perks and things I have, it should still work out pretty well. I just don't think regular 9mm is the way, Jesus, the way to go though. Because I just can't do enough damage to anyone standing behind the one standing in front. And given that half those swords are armored to the teeth and ready to take all the bullets I have to offer, I reckon the AP rounds are the only way I'll get through it. So I'll stick with the red SMG for now and just keep hoping that it does the trick. I don't know, man. I don't know. When I start getting like right up in the grills, it might be game over. If I'm not mistaken. Oops. Oh, jeez. Look out there, Big Chief. I'm pretty sure all of the electric fences are definitely... Nope, stop it. All of the electric fences are now well and truly gone. So it's just me, a bunch of ammo, and crossing all my fingers. I'm definitely going to go back inside and get some more armor-piercing 9mm. Don't know why I bothered bringing the armor-piercing 44. Seemed nice in theory, but look at what I'm facing down now. That's just not going to work out for anyone. We can give those guys a tickle out in the steps out there so they don't vomit all over me base again. It's the cop bomber that's caused me the most amount of dramas. If it wasn't for them, everything would be going swimmingly. Yeah, look, I'm just going to have to go. Excuse me. The zombies don't think they can get over here, which is good for me. Put all of that away because it's completely worthless, and grab all the AP 9mm instead. Grab all of that, all the boxes of it too if I can. They're going to get mad at me and start tunneling down the supports of this building in a moment. There we go. Run back over here, and they should all find their way back over here in a moment. Okay, repair you while I can. Same with the sledge. Dart traps are still working down there as well. Make sure it's the red one. Red run is AP. There we go. See, a little bit of a breather. Taking advantage of them being so desperate to get to me where they can't follow. Gives me a little bit of a chance to sort my shit out. It's not a bad thing at all. See, this is where it starts getting a bit easier, but also way more dangerous. Because now they're all coming straight up the guts here. Oh, you bastard, shooting between your doodle. I knew you weren't hung enough for me to actually hit the target. Even that's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, now they're all dead set in the center. I can just crouch here, fire just under that bar, and it's basically nothing but headshots all day long. That hurt a little bit though. Could just stop vomiting on me, please. Sammy, Bonk, and Arlene, love to see it. A bit of voyeurism going on out here. Keep going. Just keep on going. Everything will be fine as long as there's ammo in your gun. There is, oh god, I was about to say there's a lot of demos out there, and just as I thought it, I tickled a titty, and it was about to explode all over me, Horde base. Which, speaking of which, is copping a belting from the cop vomit. I really should have. Hey, future Josh, can you make sure next time we build a base like this, can you make sure you put up some walls just to block the vision of the cops? They won't vomit if they can't see me. So if I put up just some barricades of vision out there, like one there and one there, that will make my chances so much better. Because everything was going great until the cops destroyed my base defenses. And now I'm kind of high and dry. We're doing all right for now. I'm pretty sure I saw a demo just die there behind the cop's legs. Spider-Boy showed up and Sammy's like, fuck off, Tobey Maguire, and spotted him back to 2006. Oh, that gave me a right old tickle. Anyway, we're doing okay. It's 2 AM. Yes, most of my defenses are gone. And in fact, what I should be focusing on is making sure this bar in front of me doesn't get destroyed. That thing goes down, I go down with it. All this needs to be nice and good. Sammy, get my back, please. Come on, Sammy. Do your job. The cops are floating around the joint, but that's okay. Just stick with me. We'll be all right. There is just something so satisfying about being able to aim just in one spot, have them all come to you, line their noggins up while they're a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-diddly, because they're all there standing in a row. Just all come, you just aim one spot, hold the trigger, and watch their melons explode. Like, they're coming thick and fast, but they're not having a chance to group up, because I'm killing them about as fast as they're getting here. If anything, the blade type electric fences, while very handy, only made like them stop and crop further away and not congregate quite as much, which meant that they kind of got more of a grouping going. Catch you later, Super Titties. Good job, Sammy. Which meant they probably did more damage down there than I wanted them to. But for now, like, now that it's all nice and streamlined and more fluid, it's much better. There's only just over 40 minutes left of the Horde, and things are going pretty well now. Like, yeah, I'm using AP ammo and a tier 6 SMG, but these are the same guns. I mean, a level up, but the same guns as I was using for the series that I built this base in. I haven't gotten this gift for myself, you know, like an M60 with all the mods or whatever. It's the same shit as before, just ramped up a little, and it's doing a really, really good job. AP ammo, absolutely a necessity. You couldn't do this on regular ammo, I don't think. So the AP stuff definitely helped me out quite a lot. But, I mean, look at it. Look how many zombies are down there. Look at how just one gun is stemming the tide. They group up when you reload and they get cut down like a side through butter. It's good. The headshot crawling base is just so good. Makes it so much more viable. We're almost there. Catch you later, buddy boy. We're almost there. 15 minutes to go. Got my ammo still churning around. Got my SMG still churning through zombies like a scythe through butter that's been left out in the sun all afternoon. Buttery, liquidy goodness. It's so funny, you know, you start like reloading the gun and you see all the zombies start swarming together. Then you just mow them down. It's like mowing the lawn, but it's been zombified. That's so good. Man, it's so good. This base has turned out so much better than I thought it would be. Still has room for upgrades, like, well, clearly given that half the shit's broken. But you could definitely refine this further and really have yourself a fortress. There it is, 4 AM. The Horde is over. All that's left is for me to clear out the rest of the zombies. But given that it's max level, max zombies, they'll be coming for me for yet a little while. Just rinse some kneecaps, make them all crawl before they even get here. Look at them. Look at them. It's like someone's gone to a rave and dropped all of the glow sticks down a well. It's glowing down there forever. Oh, there is a bit of damage though. Either they've clipped through the wall or they've broken some of the steel blocks over there. Because they were standing, not crawling. Oh, no, yeah, I reckon they've done some damage. I reckon there are some holes in my ship down there. I'll go and have a bit of a gander in a second. That's a screamer, though. That's definitely not what I want to deal with right now. I'm a little busy, love. Still dealing with the Horde. I can't really hear much else, so I think we're good to go and investigate. I mean, the base is still here. Everything that I did last night is still up and about. I'll just chuck all of you into there for the moment because I don't have any inventory space at all on me. Keep a bit of ammo on me as well because it's probably just smart cricket. How are we looking? So the top layer didn't get broken. The extra layer I put on didn't get broken. What about the other side though? Yes, they did. That's why I wanted to put the extra layer there. God, that's copped a battering. Everything around here has copped a battering. Oh, wow. Maybe that's where the demo exploded then. Maybe it wasn't a copper at all. Like, I thought he exploded up there, and thank God he didn't, because if he did, if those blocks there broke, it was all over. I probably should have made those steel, but we managed to get through it. So I guess he came down here and exploded? That is quite a result. Definitely didn't get through this scot-free. It's taken a beating, but hey, it's and I is still here. It may not matter, but I want to know what I could have got out of all of that loot. So somewhere here, not them, is my loot and specs. Quickly whack you on, put you away. I think I also had a loot and candy as well. Quickly chuck you in as well. I want to see what max level loot stage is going to be. I'm in the wasteland. I'm maximum level. I'm what? Level 300. 1,066 loot level. Surely you're going to give me some good gubbins out of this. I mean, that's pitiful. For 1,000 level loot stage out of a red loot bag as well that spits out of demos, you should be getting shiny things up to your eyeballs out of those. Well, admittedly, like, what could you get better than tier 6? But you should be getting, like, multiple tier 6 weapons and armor out of every one of those. 1,000 level looting, surely you're getting the best guns. Just checking the last few loot bags to see what else is around. There's a lot of, like, kind of random gubbins and not really that much else. I'll put a couple of boxes down as well just to see what we can come up with. It's like tier 6 stuff. That's tier 6 as well. All you guys can go away. That's all fine. Just gonna get all the tier 6 stuff because, like, look, there's a bunch of ammo, a lot of things actually. Still wouldn't be a profit from Horde Night. You wouldn't be coming out of Horde with more things that you went into it with, but you might come out with your life. That's a lot of tier 6 and a couple of tier 6 augers as well. So I don't know, would that be worthwhile? Would you rather fight that Horde or just climb to the top of Dishong and wait it out at that point? I'm not really sure what my answer to that would be, but there's a lot of gubbins in there. That's a lot of ammo for all sorts of ammo as well. Arrows, you name it, I found it. Plus some books as well, which is always kind of fun. What did you actually give me though? Tier 6 auto shotty, always good. Couple of tier 6 augers. Various armor things. Tier 6 impact driver is actually pretty good. But at this point, you'd have all this stuff anyway. I'm more impressed at how well the base actually stood up. The 2 seconds I was in this part of the building, they did almost break one of the blocks, but other than one of those demos exploding, or maybe even 2 actually, given the state of this, everything else is still here. The only problem was me being a muppet and not putting like a sight screen up off the top there. If I just had some way to block cops' visibility when they're climbing these stairs, if they couldn't see me there, they wouldn't vomit and I would have been much, much better off. It is what it is. You'll learn your lessons, or in my case, just keep getting battered in the face and never bloody figure it out. But I would have kept all my electric fences alive and my blade traps. That would have made everything a bit easier, but even just my SMG still trounced them. I think all things considered, I am utterly stoked. I am wrapped with how well that base stood up to the day 7000 Horde. Yeah, we had some problems, some things went a bit skewy, but it could have gone so much worse. And for just like a relatively rudimentary base that it is, it's just a crawling base with a little bit of sprinkling of fuck yeah on top of it. It went really well. And then like coming up with like the dart traps hidden in the wall to protect against destroy everything mode zombies. I'm going to use that again. I hadn't thought of that before, and I'm keen to use that to protect my bases in the future. Lots of things here can be applied to other places, and I'm just excited that it stood up to the challenge so bloody well. But now that that's done, now that it is all done and dusted, there is one thing left to do, because it's tradition. Because you always have to follow your traditions. There it is. Right under here is a whole bloody bunch, what to show you, a whole bunch of gas barrels ready to send this base into oblivion. It's done its job. It's time for it to rest forever. Let's quickly just pull the pin on you, drop you in the hole, and quickly drop on back to see what happens. Oh, sorry, computer. I can hear the fans whir up to try and keep it from getting set on fire and looking a lot like this. Goodbye, base. I'll miss you. I won't ever see you again, but I'll see what you developed be used into other bases along the way. Ah, it's good. There we go. There's the frame rate coming back to me, and it's all collapsing into a trench of death. And of course, here comes all the screamers. Screamers have barely showed up this entire series, but of course now that I start destroying stuff, every screamer known to man is all coming over to have a gander at what's going on. So good. It wasn't actually that big of a base either. Not that big of a crater that I've ever made. I'm stoked. I'm stoked with how that turned out, but I'm going to have to leave this episode here and this world here. There is no Mega City world. It is done and dusted, and we'll move on to the next series in another episode because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to all the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you'd like to, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.